Hello and welcome back to Boopolo channel. My name is Pascal. Today I am going to do a review of a RF50 1.8 that I have here on my R6 Mark II. I'm going to take it off it now and then I'm going to show it up to you close and then I'm going to move this camera back over there. What is the best lens that you can get value for money lens in any camera? It is, of course, the Nifty 50, the 50mm 1.8 usually, because it's good value for money. That's why you would also not just call it Nifty, you call it Thrifty also. When I got my first camera back second-hand in 1983, my first SLR, it was a Canon A1. It came with a 50mm lens. Actually, back that time, nearly everything came with a 50mm lens. And then the zooms came in, like the 35 to 70s came in kit lenses. Back that time, everything was very expensive compared to today. So lenses were expensive, cameras were expensive compared to the amount of money we were earning. I was living in London back in the 80s and my A1 I kept for years, but I reallocated the space of my dark room and I ended up going digital then and we start having family and things like that. So this is my new one. This is for my R6 Mark II, which you're looking at me with, my R6 Mark II. And so this RF, I wanted this one because it's the RF Mark VI, I didn't buy an L lens, I bought a zoom lens for it that came with it as part of the kit. And I couldn't get it with this unless I bought them separate. So the lens itself is fairly well built for the price of what you pay for it. That's Canon here is raised on it here. It has, of course, it has the control ring, or you can use that for focus as well. So this is here is for control and here is for focus. The distance that it comes in has improved. It's 0.3 of a meter, which is 300 millimeters, or 0.98 feet, and it says it there to infinity, of course. Filter size is very small, which will save you some money. It's only 43 millimeters. That's all it needs to be. It's built the same. It looks the same in here as it does in all the other Canon lenses. It is not waterproof. You might want to bear that in mind because it needs to be. You need to be getting an L lens for it to be waterproof. You're talking about a lot more money for the faster L lenses in 50mm. So for every day, it's not called the Nifty 50 or the Thrifty 50 for nothing. It's a very versatile lens, and you should never overlook. If you have going to put anything into your kit, put a 50mm, whether it's Canon or whatever brand you are using. It is great value for money and you can get super photographs because in full frame, 50mm is what you see. I'm going to take some photos with it now and then I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to take some photos in the garden and then I'm going to also put it onto the camera so you can see me and I'm going to be looking through it. What I'll do now is I'll put this on this camera here and you can look at me through this. Here I am now on the Nifty 50 and this is, I actually didn't even, I had the zoom set on almost 50, which I almost always do from this position. So we could actually use the 50mm for doing this. Because of the maximum aperture of 1.8 on this, I can get a much shorter depth of field and get some bulk on the background. I cannot do that with 3.5 zoom lens, or even I think it's about 3.5 at 50mm. So it makes a huge, that's a good few stops. So this is what I look like. I might actually use this lens here instead of the zoom because we never really change it. I'll put a link in the description where I bought this. So Thank you very, very much for watching. And if you like this video or any of our other videos, please subscribe.